what is getting ready to happen, as I see it, with this release of NESARA and then GESARA, which is the national and then the global Economic Recovery Act. Okay, but it's the Jubilee. What the church, Christians throughout time, have been taught is the gifts, it's the earthly gifts that they've been taught you receive in paradise. Okay. See, everything that we have been taught, generation upon generation upon generation upon generation back, we're finding out and continue to find out is not true. Okay? Everything is flipped. Years I've been saying this, so I'm going to say it again. It's been flipped. The Bible's been flipped. It was taught and it kept the people, okay, in fear. Okay? In fear. It kept them in line, kept them in fear. It's your survival guide, really, is what it is. How to get back home. But earthly and heavenly are not the same. So it's been flipped. Okay? So please know that what the Christians have been taught to think that's going to happen to them, no. It's going to happen to quote, 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 them. Okay? It's for them. Not you. Not us. Not, But, that's not the biggest problem. Okay? The biggest problem is that understanding the difference between earthly and heavenly. Okay? So we were promised earthly rewards. Okay? Earthly rewards. Well, this gift is your earthly rewards. Okay? Now, he's making an even playing field. Most of you are not going to understand what I'm saying right now, and I hope that you do get it. If you don't believe me, that's okay. File it, because you're going to need it. What this is so many people, it's just to show you what a good God he really is, okay? Now, there's just layers upon layers, but this NESARA, okay, is going to give the people, all the people, the money, the things that have been kept from us, okay? It's going to give the cures, right? The cures, okay? It's going to remove the taxes. It is going to release this astronomical amount of money to the people, okay? Now, we have been under the chains. We have been under the slavery, the chains of debt slavery, okay? That has been our captor, because we work and we have to provide, and debt is something that you can never get out of. You have one job, two jobs, three jobs, whatever keeps your time away from your family and your loved ones, and being under that stress, we understand that, right? It's that stress of survival, survival. Many people have had to do things that was against their heart. Not what they wanted to do, but they had to do it to survive for whatever reason may lay there. There's many reasons, okay? It's in their heart. That's why it's the hearts of men that are judged, okay? It's the heart. Because sometimes people do things, but they don't want to do them. That doesn't make them a bad person. They may have done a bad act or done something bad, but it's the reasons behind why they did it that you and I will never know, but only God will know. But this this release of this is going to make everybody on an even playing field. Now, here comes your final test. This is it. It's put your money where your mouth is, in a way. Because people always say, oh, I would so help them if I had the money to do that. You know, if I had the money to do that, I would do this, I would do this, I would do this, this. I'd be such a great, really good person, you know? And if I had the money, I would do that. Okay, this is going to be your chance to do it, okay? It's going to see your roots. It's going to see what really lies in your heart. It's taking the hearts to that heart of gold status, you know? Or it's going to show the true black hearts. Because it's, what are you going to do with it? Okay? See, it's removing the chains so everybody is not in that stressed out, they don't have that dark negativity on them all the time of survival. So they'll have time to spend with their families. They'll have time to do and enjoy the life that we were given here, okay? Now, are you going to be Ebenezer Scrooge? You're going to be a miser? You're going to hide it? You're going to give it? Are you going to help? It's what you do with it, okay? It's what you do with it. Have you always said, well, if I had the money, I so would do it? Well, remember everything that you said in the past, because now is the time, basically, where you're going to have to put your money, or put your money where your mouth went, you know, and where your mouth is. It's what you said. So this will show the people that are hard on the outside, you know, you'll see them soften. You'll see them soften because you'll see this weight lifted from them. This is your yokes removed, okay? Your yokes removed. This is not a trick. It's not a Antichrist mark. It's nothing like that, okay? But because if everything we've ever been taught and told is flipped and is untrue, do you seriously think that the enemy has kept the teaching of the churches as truth? Do you really? Do you really believe that that word, as has been taught, that is the absolutely true gospel as what it means? Because there's so many layers and there's so many meanings. And again, you've sat and you've listened to these earthly teachers teach you something perfect, divine, and heavenly. But it did not come from perfect, divine, heavenly lips or heart. It came from an earthly, man fleshly. You understand that? So, do you think that that has just not been touched? That teaching? That it's not corrupted at all? Really? Really? That's why you have to pray for divine. Always pray for divine. Divine sight, divine hearing, divine knowledge, divine understanding, divine wisdom, divine discernment, divine truth, that pure, heavenly divine truth. Okay? So, what he is doing is, he is giving out to all. Even ones that we may not think deserve it, or other people think don't deserve it, or whatever, but what's coming is due the earthly gifts. That's just the way it is. Given across the board. And it's what you do with it. Are you going to help humanity with it? Are you going to help people with it? You're going to be led by your heart, okay? You're going to be led by your heart in how you help with this gift you've been given. Now, Why? This is your most important and final test. Because this is what gives you your heart. Hopefully people will choose the goodness, the compassion, the love, the kindness. You know, be a true humanitarian, a true human being. And you help. Because this is what encases your heart in gold. Now, and that golden heart is what you hand to God on the throne, because he has the keys to the Father, he has the keys to the eternal, okay, everlasting spirit, all for forever. Okay, so that heart that is going to really be exposed very, very soon to the whole world. It is your it's your key to your destination, basically. This is the paradise. Okay, this is when the houses that are built on sand will fall. This is it. So, because earthly comes first. This is not your heavenly rewards, okay? This is your earthly rewards. Now, it's what you're going to do with it. It's what you're going to do with it. You'll see truly what lies in the hearts of men. Okay? And it's because so many people were born in poverty. You know, poverty has been the chains. Poverty has been the, you know, you have here and here, and now he's making it where everybody is going to have available to them all that has kept them under that dark, under those shadows, under those threats, under those chains. You know, everybody worked your 40-hour work week. You know, it is, again, it's debt slavery, okay? You have to work sometimes 40 hours, sometimes 80 hours, whatever it is. So you don't have time for your kids. You don't have time to show your children your true love that you have for them. You're so tired. Think about it. When you get home, you're exhausted, you're tired. You're not who you really are. You know, you don't have time to do these things. You don't have time to do that. So once all this is lifted, all that is lifted, and that's what he's going to do. That's all that is lifted. What are you going to do? Are you going to see? Because there's something higher. And this is what, oh my gosh. This is that something higher I was talking about that people are not going to realize. Because now, this is the keys to the source of all, the beginning, the true light and love, the pure Father, okay, who is spirit, right? You go back to spirit. This is your key, your universal keys, okay, that goes to all the universe, everything, the whole kingdom of heaven. These are your keys to the kingdom of heaven. All right? So, understand what's coming for you and what's coming for everybody. So, it's your earthly rewards. And you're waiting, whether or not that it is a paradigm shift, whether or not something changes where we don't know. I mean, we don't know. A paradigm shift can be that fast, okay? It can be that fast. But this is going up, guys, to learning the heavenly layers, okay? You're going from earth to heaven, but you're learning. And as you go, your spirit rises, okay? it's learning. It's learning the truth. The heavenly truth is what it's doing. I mean, you're still here. You're still in your body. You're still here, but it's your spirit that is learning. But so everybody's still here in the flesh, okay? You have to starve the flesh and feed your spirit. And that's what this means. So, what are you going to do with this gift? Because it's coming. It's going to be lots and lots. It's going to be a lot. I mean, it's going to be a lot. And it's already started, and it's in the process. When it'll be completed, I don't know. But, you know, True Jubilee is in the 9th month. Okay, True Jubilee is in the 9th month. And this is what this is. It's a Jubilee. We just don't understand time as time, you know. Again, the Ethiopian calendar, which is the Enoch calendar, and he is the keeper of time, it's 2012. Okay, it's 2012. So, anyway, this is what this is. So, you don't understand what the Antichrist is. You don't understand what the mark of the beast is. You don't even really understand who the beast is, okay? I'll just leave this at that. So, this is what it is. You can believe me. You don't have to believe me. I hope that you do, because I've been talking about this for years, and now it's actually playing right out. I mean, talk about blow my mind, that it's actually happening. That's what it is. Love you. See you soon.